they use the big strong brothers for breeding, for a whore. As a whore, that's what they used them as. Go ahead.
And sold a girl for wife.
How you doing, brother? You all right?
I'm gonna answer first.
Like sir, can I take this question?
Go ahead. What the difference is being in church according to Christ and being in church. What's the difference? They got all 5 names: Church of Christ, Church of God in Christ. They got all different names in church. So what different it is who you believe in?
Ain't no difference between those churches. Ain't no difference between their churches. All of them believe in a false Christ. That's why they sin and do false things and deal falsely with each other.
There you go.
Right? But it's in here, in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we're not dealing falsely with each other.
That's right.
We're not. We don't do that.
That's right.
We don't do that. Why? Because we keep the laws in the faith of Christ.
There you go. That's right. That's right.
Harlem, New York, under commanding General Jonah. We've been teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans the truth of the Bible since 1969. And according to what happened today, World War III is about to jump off. It's about to start. Today, Israel got attacked. Right now, it's all over the news that Israel is at war. Ooh wee. And that's the Valley of Jehoshaphat. Right? That's the Valley of Jehoshaphat right there. Now let's see who else gonna jump in there. Cause somebody gonna jump in there. Everybody gonna start jumping in here, right? Give me Revelation chapter 9, verse 12. Right? Right? Because the Bible tells us about World War III. The Bible tells us about this war that's about to come, that's gonna destroy the earth. Right? That's going to destroy the world as we know it. Because everybody's going to think the whole earth is going to be destroyed. Right? But no. But one society is at its end. But another society is on its way. Right? You got that? Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 9, verse 12. One woe is past.
It says what?
One woe is past.
What does the word woe mean? The word woe means destruction.
Right.
Right? It said one woe is past. One destruction is past. Right? That's one world war has passed. Keep going.
And behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter.
Right? It come 2 more woes after. First woe, second woe. Now we're in the 3rd woe. The 3rd set of destruction. That's what the word woe means.
This is the second
right?
half of
That's what the word woe means. Read that one more time.
Look how funny that is.
One woe is past, and behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter.
Right? I have a question. What's the difference between a world war and a regular war? Does anybody know? No. That's I understand it sounds good. The difference between a regular war would be between America and Vietnam, right? A world war will be the whole earth, every country on earth being involved in the war, like World War I and World War II and World War III, right? Everybody has to pick sides. Right now, just this morning, Israel got attacked by Palestinians, right? By the Hamas terrorist group. They got attacked at 6:30 this morning.
Yeah, they got attacked. That's what we were watching this morning on the CNN.
Yeah, they got attacked this morning, right? Israel said the line in the sand has been drawn. That means everybody on earth has to pick the Palestinian side or pick Israel's side. Right. Which side are they going to pick? Israel's on the side of NATO, right? And then the Palestinians are on the side of BRICS. Look at that. It's just like World War II with the Axis powers and the Allied powers. Somebody had to be on the side of the so-called Jewish men, and somebody had to be on the side of Hitler, right? And the whole earth went to war. That's the same thing that's what's happening today, right now. Read that one more time.
One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter.
Right? Keep going.
So come verse 13. And the sixth angel sounded and heard a voice from the far horns of the golden altar which is before God.
So like, give me Give me Romans chapter 9 verse 17. Give me Romans chapter 9 verse 17. Now we got these woes coming, right? These woes, two woes is past, and one woe is here right now, right? Why is it so much war on the earth? Because the Lord is raising up people to go to war. Why is the oppressor so strong at war? Why does he have so many missiles, so many warplanes, so many helicopters, so many tanks? Why do he has sniper rifles that can shoot over 2 miles? Why is this? The Lord is raising them up so he can destroy them, so he can give them woe. Right? Go ahead.
This is the book of Romans chapter 9 verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up.
Right. For the same purpose that the Lord raised up Pharaoh to bring him down, to show the power of God, is the same reason why he raised up America, why he raised up Israel, why he raised up what's his name? Russia, right? England, France, why he's raising up all of these different people. So he can destroy them. He can bring them down. And that's what you're seeing right now. You're seeing the beginning of it. For hell, forget the beginning of it. You're seeing the halfway mark. You're seeing the halfway mark. The beginning of it was Russia and Ukraine. Now this is the halfway mark. We're damn near there at the full World War III. It's going to take no time for these other Arab countries to jump in this mess. Right. It's not going to take no time. It happened this morning. They're already talking about Lebanon getting in there. Right? Lebanon getting there with his 150,000 missiles that they got. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. How do they have count? Right? I thought, you know what? They dropped 3,000 rockets on Israel today. I thought Palestinians were in a third world country. Where are they getting rockets from? Somebody's backing them up. Am I wrong? Or maybe they're just building rockets out of the what do you call it? Out of the bricks and mortar. Right? Keep going.
Even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee.
That he might what?
Show my power in thee.
Right. That's the same reason why he's raising up Israel right now. Because at one point in time, we didn't even know we were Israelites. We thought we were blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Now we know what tribe we're from. We know what nation we're from. We know who we are. But at one point in time, we couldn't even read. Right? Ooh, the Lord is raising us up to show his power. That he could take something that was so destroyed and raise us up. But he could take something so powerful and bring them down. That's what the Lord is showing us. Keep going.
And that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
That is what?
My name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Another name for another word for name is reputation. Because the Lord wants his reputation known throughout the earth. That he is the God of heaven and earth. That he is the Lord of heaven and earth. He made this place. He made you and I and them and they. That's what the Lord wants to be known in the earth, in the world. Right? Keep going.
Verse 18. Therefore has he mercy on whom he will have mercy.
Right. The Lord will have mercy on whom he's going to have mercy on. The Lord's going to have mercy on who he's going to have mercy on. Whether he has mercy on the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, whether he has mercy on the Palestinians, whoever he has mercy on, the Lord he's going to have mercy on whoever he wants to have mercy on. Who are we to say what we say? But we know that he raised up people to be destroyed. Keep going.
That's like, and whom he will harden, it's like he hardeneth.
Right? Just like he hardened Pharaoh's heart, he's going to harden, what's the dude's name in Israel that said we had war? Netanyahu, whatever that dude name is. Netanyahu, there you go. Yahoo. Netanyahu. You know what I mean? That speaking that Yiddish name. Weird. Netanyahu. He gonna harden his heart against the Palestinians so the Palestinians can go even harder. And then Egypt gonna jump in, and Lebanon gonna jump in, and Syria gonna jump in. Oh yeah, we pay attention to the news. We know what's going on. Right. We're not just some Negroes that just picked up a Bible and got to coming out here and reading it. We know what's going on. We can break down this Bible because this is our book. We are the people of the book. Keep going.
Verse 19, thou wilt say then unto me, why doeth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will?
Right, who has resisted the Lord's will? Keep going.
Verse 20, nay, but, O man, who art thou that repliest against God?
Give me where it says vessels of wrath and vessels of honor.
All right. Verse 21, hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor?
Right? And everybody thinks this is, everyone thinks that it's just wrong that the Lord is raising blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans up to take over the earth and rule the earth. And it's wrong that he raised the oppressor up to bring them down. Right? But read that one more time.
Have not the potter power over the clay?
Have not the Lord got power over what he made? Cannot the Lord bring somebody up and bring somebody down, or bring somebody down and bring somebody up? Right. He brought us down to raise up the oppressor, so now he's bringing the oppressor down to raise us up.
Right. That's right.
The Lord can do whatever he wants. Maybe you want to resist the Lord. Maybe you want to have a problem with God. Right? I don't want no smoke with the Most High. I don't want no problem with God. You know what I mean? I don't want no problem with him. Why? Because he can kill it and he maketh alive. He wounds and he heals. That's what the Lord does. Or we don't believe in God no more. Right? Keep going.
Of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor?
Wait. From the same lump, right? He made one vessel unto honor and what?
And another unto dishonor.
And one unto dishonor. He made one vessel that can honor him, and he made one vessel that's going to dishonor him. You can pick. You see what blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans do on the earth, and also you see what the oppressor does on the earth. One for honor, one raised up for honor, and one raised up to dishonor. Go ahead.
Verse 22. What if God, willingly to show his wrath,
go ahead,
and to make his power known,
right,
endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction?
Right. He made one vessel fitted for destruction. That's the one that's talking about dishonor. Right? Keep going.
Verse 23. And that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory.
Right. And then he prepared a vessel unto glory. Right? To make riches. Right? Read it from riches again.
Okay. The riches of his glory.
The riches of his glory. The kingdom of heaven, guys. Right? To rule the earth with his law, statutes, and commandments. He made one vessel for destruction and wrath. And he made one for the riches of glory. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Right? Drop that. Give me Matthew chapter 16, verse 2. Right? Right? Matthew chapter 16, verse 2. Because everybody's looking for a sign and a wonder. Everybody looking for a sign. What sign? Everybody's looking for a sign. The sign happened this morning, and everybody's still out. We're still out here walking around at the what's this called? At the Wax Museum and the Mirror Maze. World War III is upon us. World War III is upon us. You know what? Everybody in Israel probably had plans to go to the Wax Museum and the Mirror Maze, but then this morning their plans was destroyed.
Right.
Their plans was destroyed. One day you're gonna wake up and want to go to the Wax Museum and the Mirror Maze, and our plans are gonna be destroyed. There's gonna be bombs going off and everything. Then we ain't gonna know what to do. But we've been playing this whole time. Walking up and down the street playing. Ain't that what he said on Friday? He ain't playing about his money. You walk up and down the street all day playing. Now is not the time to play. Now is the time to gather ourselves together in the Lord. Now is the time to get ready. Now is the time to prepare thyself. We was talking about John the Baptist the other day, preparing thy way for Christ, right? And now it's our time to prepare thy way. Christ is on his way back. Soon. Go ahead.
Don't come.
But we can't see the sign. Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 2. He answered and said unto them, When it is evening, ye say, I will be fair. It's like it will be fair weather.
Right.
For the sky is red.
Right. Keep going.
Don't come. Verse 3. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today. For the sky is red and lowering.
Meaning you can look up, right? And you can tell it's gonna be a bad day. You can tell it's gonna be a bad day because the sky is looking like it's gonna be bad weather. Right? You can look up and know it's gonna rain. You can look up and know it's gonna be a sunny day. You know, you can walk outside and be like, oh, I need to put a jacket on today. Walk outside and be like, oh, I need to put a little bit of, I need to dress cooler, right? Go ahead.
Oh, ye hypocrites.
He said what?
Oh, ye hypocrites.
Why are they hypocrites?
Ye can discern the face of the sky,
right?
But can ye not discern the signs of the times?
Right, you know that it's gonna rain today, right? You know it's gonna be a sunny day by looking at the sky, but you can't look at the news and know that World War III is upon you.
Right.
You can't look at the news and know that Christ is almost here. You can't look at the news and know that it's time to get your life right. You can't look at the news and know that it's time. We can't. But we can look at the sky and know it's gonna rain. It's because we want to see that know it's gonna rain, or know it's gonna storm, or know it's gonna be sunny. But we don't want to know that that the end is almost upon us. We don't want to know that. Why? Because we want to go to the Wax Museum and the Mirror Maze. That's why. We want to have fun. We want to walk up and down the street all day playing. Right? That's what we want to do. We want to go play sports. We want to go chill with our friends. Go to the movies. We want to do everything up under the sun except prepare thyself. Except prepare thyself. Israel thought they was prepared until people came on hang gliders, broke through the wall, and came on motorcycles. That's how much they want that land. They want to be free. They want to be not oppressed. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we just love being oppressed. We love being oppressed so much that we'll go give money to the to the Wax Museum and the Mirror Maze. Those Palestinians is like, no way, Jose. They'll take a rock and throw rocks at tanks. That's how much spirit they got. That's how much of what do you call it, non-compliance? That's how much non-compliance they got. But Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we'll comply with whatever needs to be done. Yes, a boss. Yes, a master. Yes, whatever you need. You need me to work more hours? I'll do it. The Lord said He needs you to work more hours for Him. Work more for Him.
Right.
But we want to go to slavery and work more hours. Because you get a check? Well, here you get a check too. You get the check into the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
Keep going on.
Verse 4. A wicked and adulterous generation.
A what?
A wicked and adulterous generation.
Man, keep going.
Seeketh after a sign.
Right. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. But the signs are all the way around us. They're here. They've been here. We just don't want to see the sign. But you know what we'll see? We'll see the signs of that it's gonna rain. We'll see the signs that it's gonna be a sunny day. We'll see those signs, but we're not gonna see the signs that Christ is almost here. We're not gonna see the signs that our Lord and Savior is almost here. We don't see those signs because we think with Christ's return, it's gonna be hugs and rainbows. Right. Well, ask Israel if is it hugs and rainbows.
Right.
Because it's not hugs and rainbows. People are dead and dying. They came across the border, grabbed hostages, and took them back to Gaza.
Right.
Ooh-wee. They not playing. They say they attacked from land, sea, and air. And I thought we was talking about a third world country. That's what they called them, right? A third world country. But they attacked from land, sea, and air. That don't sound like a third world country to me. That sounds like an organization. That sounds like organized war. Right? Keep going.
And there shall no sign be given unto it,
Right?
but the sign of the prophet Jonah.
Right? Keep going.
And he left them and departed.
Right. That was the sign. We're out here right now. That's a sign. That's a sign right now. Because the Lord always sent his prophets in the time of danger to warn the people. At one point in time, we wasn't nowhere. We wasn't out here. Now we're out here. Right? You see us. But you don't, well, but nobody believes it. But I bet we're going to believe it when Christ cracked them skies.
Right.
We're going to believe it when there's planes flying overhead, dropping bombs.
Right.
We're going to believe it then. You want to see your signs in the sky? That's your signs right there. When the plane comes,
Right.
dropping bombs. Everybody woke up to this news about Israel, but they couldn't see that was a sign. The Lord has given us signs all the way around us, but we don't want to discern those signs.
At one point,
Hell, yesterday, it was about 80-something degrees. I woke up today, it was about 60 degrees this morning. It's chilly outside.
We've been here for hours.
Hell, I was in Dallas, it was 40 degrees in Dallas. Ooh-wee, that's a sign of the time. It was the hottest year that ever been recorded. One day we're gonna see it, and then it's gonna be too late. Right? Take heed to what we're saying today. Right now. Get ready. Right? Stay ready. You know how they say stay dangerous? Stay ready. So you don't have to get ready.
Is the book of Revelations, chapter 11, verse 14.
Remember we was talking about those woes? How the first woe has passed and the next two woes is coming fast? Right? Go ahead. Or come here near after? Go ahead.
The second woe is past.
Right, now it's talking about the second woe passed already. Right? And what happened?
And behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Right? Ask Israel. Ask Israel, because right now we're in the middle of the third woe.
Right.
But we don't even know it. We don't even know that we're in the middle of the third woe. But Israel knows.
Right.
Ukraine knows. Right? Russia knows. The higher ups in America, they know. Why don't we don't know? Because we don't see the signs. Right? We don't see the signs. In the First World War, 32 countries fought in the First World War. The Second World War, the whole earth fought in the Second World War. Right? Third World War, the whole earth gonna fight again. But how many people you think gonna die? Sorry, Salakia. Be unalived. We talking about war and I can't even say dead. Good night. The oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Real talk. We talking about wars and for social media purposes, I can't even say, you know what I mean? I can't even say dead or killed. I gotta say unalive. I gotta say unalive. That's what I gotta say unlock. Meanwhile, there's women out there on YouTube shaking their behinds. You know what else was on? You know what else is on YouTube? Right? Dropping bombs on Israel.
Right.
That's on YouTube. But I gotta say on the lie. Ain't that something? That's crazy. Step over here a little bit. That's better. That's crazy. People are getting unalived on YouTube, but I gotta say unalived. You can show them getting unalived, but you can't say the word. Right? Give me give me Joel 2. Oh, Joel 3 and 2. Select. Joel 3 and 2. Because this is all Bible prophecy. Right? This is what the whole earth been waiting on. They've been waiting on the wild men, right? They've been waiting on the Arabs to just ramp up and do things. They've been waiting for it. And you know what? They had an organized attack this morning. It was organized from land, air, and sea. From land, air, and sea. It was organized attack. Those Arabs, they talking about it. They talking about it's a terrorist group. Ain't no terrorist group. That's an army. That's an army.
That's right.
That's why they had their points picked out, right? And they did a precision attack. You know what I mean? Got they what do you call it? Got they hostages and went back to Gaza. They know what they was doing. They've been planning this for a while. That's something you don't just come up with that off the dome. You plan these things. They've been planning this for a while. They say they flew in on hang gliders. Good night. Good night. On hang gliders. You ever seen
Fast and Furious?
No, not Fast and Furious. What's that called? Transformers.
Yeah. Oh,
when they came in with the, you know what I mean? They were good night. Good night. They scientists over there, bull. Go ahead.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 2. I will also gather all nations.
He's gonna gather what?
All nations.
He's gonna gather all nations. Where are you gonna gather all nations in?
And will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Jehoshaphat. That's in Israel. What happened earlier? Israel got bombed in the valley of Jehoshaphat. All nations gonna come to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Because all those NATO nations gonna come to the aid of Israel. And all those BRIC nations, they coming through. Those BRIC nations gonna come through for them Arabs. Right? What was it? It's January. They finna add all them Arab countries to BRICS. In January 2024. It's gonna go down before that. It's about to go down. Ooh wee. Well, ain't that what Kevin Hart said? It's about to go down. Yeah. We need to get ready. We need to be ready so we don't have to get ready. We need to stay ready. Go ahead.
And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage, Israel.
Right, the Lord gonna gather all nations to the valley of Jehoshaphat, to Israel, right now. And he's gonna plead with them there for his heritage and his people, Israel. But how do you think the Lord plead? You think the Lord plead like, oh, please don't, please don't? No, the Lord pleads with destruction. Just ask Noah. Just ask Noah. Right? Ask the people that didn't get on the boat with Noah. Oh, right. You can't. Because the Lord pleaded with them. Right? Ask, what's the ones in Sodom and Gomorrah? You can't. Because the Lord pleaded with them. You dig what I'm saying? Ask them. Ask the every firstborn everything in Egypt. You can't. Because the Lord pleaded with them to let the people go and worship for 3 days. He pleaded with them. And now they're, unalive. Take so much power out of them. Go ahead.
Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Oh, and parted his land. Well, how is Israel parted right now?
Damn.
Between Israel and Gaza and Palestine. They parted his land. Look, this is Bible prophecy. It's really parted now. Now they going to war in his land. They in the same land, and they going to war with each other. What do you say? Israel is at war. When I seen that, brother, I was like, yes. Yes.
Damn right.
I didn't say, oh no, I'm gonna pray for Israel. I said, yes. Now I'm gonna pray for all my Israelites.
Yeah, right.
Now I'm gonna pray for all the Israelites. But when they said Israel is at war, maybe they shouldn't have been oppressing those Palestinians. They've been oppressing the Palestinians since what, 1948? Since 1948, they went into Palestine, told Palestinians, you get on that little piece of land. All this is mine. And then when the Palestinians said something about it, they bombed them. They've been bombing them since 1948. It's about time the Palestinians was like, look, we ain't taking this no more. That's what the Palestinians said. The Palestinians said, we're not taking this no more. How you doing, brother? You all right?
I'm at your first.
Like it, sir. Can I take these questions?
Go ahead.
What the difference is being in church part of Christ and being in church. But what the difference? They got all 5 names: Church of Christ, Church of God in Christ. They got all different names in church. So what different it is who you believe in?
Ain't no difference between those churches. Ain't no difference between their churches. All of them believe in a false Christ. That's why they sin and do false things and deal falsely with each other.
There you go.
Right?
You're right.
But he said in here, in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we're not dealing falsely with each other.
That's right.
We're not. We don't do that.
That's right.
We don't do that. Why? Because we keep the laws in the faith of Christ.
There you go. That's right.
They have cast lots for my people.
They have did what?
Cast lots for my people.
Black man, Hispanic man, Native American man, we were all sold. We were all sold. You see yourself on that sign, brother? All right, never mind. We were all sold. Right, they casted lots for our people. 35, 45, 45, right? Look at this smile. Look at this guy here. He's a strong buck, and he got good teeth. You know what I mean? He's good for breeding. That's what they said. We'll start it off at, let's start off at $5, $5. 10. Oh, 10. That's what they did. They cast lots for my people. Keep going.
And have given a boy for an harlot.
Right? They giving a boy for a harlot. They use the big strong brothers for breeding. For a whore. How's a whore? That's what they used them as. Go ahead.
And sold a girl for wine.
Right. And what do you do when you mix women and the men drinking? They raped the women. They raped our sisters. That's what they did. Keep going. My bad.
That they might drink.
Right.
Verse 4. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will you render me a recompense?
Jump down to verse 10.
Verse 10.
Oh, 9. Give me verse 9.
Verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
Right. Proclaim ye this amongst all the heathen. All the heathen nations. Proclaim ye this. Right? Because this is what's happening, right? Go ahead.
Prepare war.
Prepare what?
War.
No, prepare roses.
War.
Prepare hugs and kisses.
War.
Prepare war.
That's right.
Prepare war. Come on, sir. Go ahead.
Wake up the mighty men.
It says do what?
Wake up the mighty men.
The Lord want to see all your killers. The Lord wanted to. Well, they got all these movies about these warriors. The Lord want to see them. The Lord want to see that one guy from Lone Survivor.
Right.
Yo, you think you survived that? You think you gonna survive this? The Lord want to see that all those men that survived the 13 hours at Benghazi. The Lord want to see them. The Lord don't want to see no weak oppressor. He want to see a strong oppressor that racked up a whole bunch of bodies in wars. That's what he want to see. Go ahead.
Let all the men of war draw near.
Right?
Let them come up.
Right. He said, bring them up. Let them come up. But then he also telling, keep going.
Verse 10. beat your plowshares into swords.
Right. He said if you got plowshares, you better beat them in the swords. You better make weapons out of things you don't use as weapons. Right? That's what they did in what's it called in Ukraine. In the Ukraine, they had they was welding guns on the back of Benzes.
Right.
Good night. Good night. That's what they did in Israel. I'm talking about the Palestinians. They was riding through there on motorcycles with 2 men on it. 1 man to drive and the other men shooting at people. They going to war. Keep going.
And you're pruning hooks into spears.
Right?
Let the weak say, I am strong.
Let the weak say what?
I am strong.
That's what the Lord wants. The Lord wants you to feel a false sense of security.
Right.
So he can come through, wipe it out, and plead for his people. But the Lord ain't pleading, begging. The Lord plead with destruction.
All jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, this and that for life.
You don't receive her what? Her plan in the Isupk. We ain't worried about the coronavirus. How many of us do you see with masks on? Right. How many of us do you see out here afraid with gloves on?
140 for the rebel.
The world turned its back on me. I'm a cripple. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different.
Don't sit here and talk shit like what's gonna pop up, what's gonna do this. If you're gonna post the line, post the fucking line. Otherwise, get the fuck out of here. Right. That's it. Right.
Please, forgive me for the time that I did. In Thanksgiving, have your respect to your prince.
Nosotros somos una nación. Nosotros somos la misma gente. Nosotros.
El mundo sepa que nuestros hermanos negros y hermanos moranos ya no estarán separados, pero se unirán para hacer grandes cosas por todas las 12 tribus peredas de Israel. Juan Yasha'al.